Are you looking for 10 best things to do in Bristol, United Kingdom, a UK town like no other? Our rundown of the first-rate activities in Bristol will assist make sure your go-to to this creative, wacky, and fabulous town is one in order to live with you for a lifetime. Situated at the banks of the River Avon, Bristol is a town that lovers of expressive art, toe-tapping stay song, and quirky landmarks will right away fall in love with. Proud of its maritime records, lots of the city improvement of the internal town makes essential use of the antique warehouses and business systems on which a thriving port as soon as prospered. Meanwhile, the hive of the town's vacationer pastime takes region on the harbor, where an extremely good deal of reinvention has happened. Here is the list of 10 best things to do in Bristol, United Kingdom. 1. Explore Bristol's maritime history aboard Brunels SS Great Britain. The video Great Britain is a landmark in maritime engineering. The brainchild of Isambard Kingdom Brunel, one of the maximum essential figures of the Industrial Revolution, she changed into the primary iron steamer to pass the Atlantic Ocean in 1845. And the longest passenger deliver with inside the International from 1845 to 1854. Now, this fantastic feat of engineering sits proudly in Bristol Dock. Inside, the hull and deliver were converted right into a museum, full of interactive experiences and charming ancient perception. Plus, you get to sense what it would want to be on the sort of deliver almost centuries ago. 2. See the views of the Avon Gorge from Clifton Suspension Bridge. Designed by way of means of a younger Isambard Kingdom Brunel, taken into consideration one of the imaginative engineers of all time. This robust suspension bridge gracefully spans the Avon Gorge. It connects Clifton and Lee Woods and is a forestall on some of the town's stroll and bus tours. The perspectives from atop the bridge are spectacular, especially because the solar is growing or setting. 3. Take a hot air balloon ride over the city. It's one issue to look Bristol and the awesome Avon Gorge atop the suspension bridge. However, it's some other to look at from manner up excessive with inside the sky. Several corporations function tours, and greater frequently than now no longer you'll set out early or past due afternoon in time to look at the sunrise or sunset over the Bristol skyline and enjoy now no longer to be missed. 4. See the city atop the Cabot Tower. Standing tall amid the splendor of Brandon Hill Park, make certain to climb the stairs of Cabot Tower. The cute perspectives from the top, stretching throughout the town and over the Avon Gorge, are pretty spectacular. Once you've taken a snap for Instagram, ensure you spend a touch time with inside the park. From dragonflies at the pond to the attraction of the park grounds, it's a tranquil region to byskip the time and revel in nature. 5. Watch a live magic show at Smoke and Mirrors, one of the town's maximum iconic theater pubs. The House Magician's comedy magic show is a night now no longer to be missed. Split in, you could spend time earlier than and after the display with inside the pub area. The cocktails are sublime, the meals hearty, and the ecosystem warm. When it's showtime, you'll be invited into the theater segment of the pub on the again. The magicians are excessive energy, very funny, and placed on in fantastic display. Often, they'll even have a stay song act following the magic display. 6. Learn all about Bristol at M-Shed Museum. The M-Shed, freed from charge, places on an immersive, thrilling show for each informal and enthused town strollers to return back and analyze greater approximately the past, present, and destiny of Bristol. From a WWI bomb refuge to an authentic Banksy, the visually led exhibitions are supported with lots of information and perception into the town. The tours, run via way of means of notably informed locals, also are really well worth signing up for, and make certain to test out the Aardman exhibition, the well-known animation studio answerable for Wallace and Gromit. 7. Have fun with science at We the Curious. Are you a lover of all that bubbles, shifts, and pops? We the Curious takes hands-on technology to some other level, with a huge variety of experiments, exhibits, and animation to preserve even the maximum wandering of minds fixated. They additionally have an excellent planetarium, with everyday shows, animation shorts, and motion pictures from Bristol's darling animation studio, Aardman. You can spend hours wandering around this lively, colorful museum. Perfect, in particular, if the climate is a touch patchy. 8. Go on a craft beer or cider tour. Somerset is international well known for its cider. Thatcher's, the worldwide brand, is simply the end of the iceberg on the subject of the sweet-tasting, stomach-pleasing brew that's everyone's preferred summertime season drink. Throw into the combination the explosion of artisanal, craft breweries throughout the UK for the reason that past 2 seconds, and you've got a whole international of ales, beers, and ciders to revel in, all vying to touch your lips and spill their flavor. Mini tours, frequently run via way of means of self-proclaimed enthusiasts, function round Bristol. Some will take you to recognized craft pubs, and others will take you immediately to the breweries. All provide charming perception, a smidge of quirk, and humor, and lots of tasting. 9. Cruise the Avon on a hop-on hop-off sightseeing tour. The River Avon runs by the coronary heart of Bristol, and lining its banks is a hive of pastime, amusing, and adventure. A boat excursion is a really perfect manner to look the sights, get knowledgeable via way of means of a neighborhood guide, and revel in a drink as you cruise via the water. Several function with inside the area. However, our private selections are the hop-on, hop-off cruises. The price tag is commonly legitimate for 24 hours, and that matter, if something takes your fancy, you could alight, and are available again to the marina while you're equipped to transport all. 10. Explore the city at the city sightseeing hop-on hop-off bus. Bristol, as I'm positive you're aware, is a long way greater than what is going on the river. Regarded as one of the UK's centre cities, it's miles the hub that connects the south of England to London, and the north, rich in architectural heritage. Its emergence as a town of creativity, education, and culture has firmly placed it at the map of the UK's tourism sector. The city sightseeing hop-on hop-off bus excursion is an extremely good manner to get a standard assessment of all of Bristol's hallmark features, in addition to a few hidden gems. Plus, with the 24-hour biskip, you could soar on and rancid as you like.